Hi everyone and welcome to our channel. We make small talks in English for beginners and intermediate students. Each episode includes the PDF transcript and a podcast on iTunes and Yandex Music. Subscribe to our channel and welcome on board. Hi guys and welcome to our channel. If you watch this video, you might be interested in learning English, German or any other foreign language. I've been learning languages for years and speak good English and German. There are a lot of videos on YouTube about how you can learn English, a lot of motivating tips and secrets about learning a foreign language. And basically all of them are good because any kind of language activity moves you forward and helps you to become more fluent. The point is that all the tips you hear from other learners or teachers are mostly about this same fundamental thing, about being active and organized while learning a foreign language. Today I would like to share with you my experience, which is going to help you start speaking a foreign language in a matter of 6 or 8 months. If you don't understand what I am saying, you can download PDF transcript below this video. Are you ready? Here we go. So first of all, you need to clearly understand that learning a foreign language is not easy, my friends. I know that it sounds quite obvious, but in fact, many people are not ready for that when they start their language journey. Let's talk about English, for example. I'm sure that you have seen a lot of videos on YouTube where people speak English and tell you that you can start speaking as well as they do if you really want it. They speak so easily and you understand them so well. It seems like it's not difficult to start speaking English at all. But the reality is different, my friends. When you listen to those people, you can't see the whole story. You can't see what it took them to start speaking so well. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to tell you what some of you may want to hear from me. Learning English is not easy, my friends. So, from the very beginning, you need to be ready to study hard. The next important thing is to be guided by a professional teacher in the beginning. When you just start learning, you need someone to give you structured language classes. I don't mean language coaches that you can find a lot on YouTube and watch their videos for free of charge. I mean real teachers that provide you English classes on a constant basis and know exactly how to make it effective. Each lesson has to cover all the main parts of successful English learning: listening activities, speaking activities, the English grammar, and reading. After each 1-hour lesson, you need to feel a little bit exhausted. This is a pleasant feeling, which means that your brain had an extremely powerful lesson. Your brain received new information and adapted to the English language a little bit more. Regular language classes with a teacher have to become your routine. This is the best way to avoid procrastinating and make learning English as effective as possible. I had at least 2 classes a week. That's enough. A good teacher always gives you homework. This is your to-do list that is going to improve your English during breaks between classes. Doing homework is important because this way you train your brain and the information from the class is being stored deeply in your active memory. The active memory is the one we use when we speak a language. The more information you have in your active memory, the better your speaking becomes. You don't need to learn anything by heart. You just need to be organized, do your homework, and check it with your teacher. This way I learned English. This way I learned German. This way you can learn any foreign language. How simple it is. There are no secrets, no magic. The next thing is speaking. No doubt that we learn languages to be able to talk to other people. So speaking practice is an essential part of studying. How to improve speaking if you don't live in an English-speaking country? Speak English on your own by shadowing the native speakers. How to shadow a native speaker? Find an English podcast that fits your level of English. Listen to it several times and try to repeat. Try to imitate, to shadow a native speaker. It's so powerful, but you need to do it right. First of all, you need to speak out loud. Second of all, you need to keep the same intonation, pronunciation, and rhythm. It's extremely important to speak as close as a native speaker. By doing this exercise at least 10-15 minutes a day, you will drastically improve your ability to speak English in a couple of months. You will also improve your listening skill and vocabulary. Studying a language can be so unpleasant if you don't work with materials that fit your level. This way you lose your motivation, get upset, and as a result, you give up learning. That's why it's important to find materials that fit your level of English. For example, if you read something, you need to understand 80% of it. Only 20% of vocabulary or grammar structures have to be new for you. Use the same approach in any language activity like listening, reading, or speaking. Don't choose topics that are too difficult for you. Don't listen to podcasts that are too difficult to understand. Whatever you do, you need to enjoy it. That's why it's important to work with materials, to study with materials that fit your level of English. Learning English is a slow process. Each time your favorite bloggers speak English, remember that they have years of learning experience behind. A few years ago, they were like you. Everyone has to start something one day, and it's never too late to start learning a foreign language. What is important to understand is that it's impossible to learn English fast. Our memory doesn't work like that. Our brain can't adapt to the English language instantly. We need to learn to think in another language before we start speaking. And this kind of learning takes time. How long? It depends. Kids are usually more successful in learning a foreign language because their brain is more flexible. They can learn languages really fast. As for adults, I think that the first 6-8 months are the most effective for the majority of people. When I started learning German, my level was 0. I knew nothing about this language. I couldn't understand people and, of course, I couldn't speak. In a couple of months, I could already speak German. It was not a fluent speech, of course, but anyway. After 6-8 months, I achieved intermediate, and after 1 year, I became an upper intermediate student. In order to achieve an advanced level, people normally need 2 or 3 years. I think that these kinds of terms are quite common for most people. Some people learn faster, some people learn slower. It's personal. What's important is that learning a language is a slow process. You need to understand it very well and don't be sad when you don't get fast results. It takes time. If you don't know what to read, to listen, or to watch in English, just remember that whatever you do to improve your English is good. There is no one universal kind of activity or exercise that fits everybody. All people are different. Just do what you like to do in English. The most important thing here is to make it routine. Try to be organized and do something on your own every single day. Don't rely too much on your teacher. Teachers are important, but what is more important is your own motivation and self-studying. So guys, that was my story and some tips for you from my experience of learning foreign languages. These pieces of advice work for any foreign language. Of course, some languages are more difficult. For example, German is more difficult than English. But I can't say that I had more problems with German or that it took me much longer to learn German than English. You can succeed in any foreign language if you learn it the right way. Study with a teacher in the beginning. After 5-6 months, you can go ahead on your own. Make it routine. Try to do something to improve your English every day. Know your level. Don't work with materials that are too difficult for you. Speaking is your focus. Listen to English podcasts and try to shadow the native speakers. Read, watch, and listen to what you like. Whatever you do to improve your English is good. And get ready for a long language journey. Learning a foreign language is a slow process. Share with me your experience of learning a language in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and follow our channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye bye.